Today I'm going to be attempting to put a automatic water system, or at least make some progress into making something that really works in the long run. I have attempted several water systems that they were successful. They did work for a period of time, but they're never very reliable or work in perfection. I've tried the those black pipes with the thinner pipe that goes directly to the pot, and you put the little sprinkler thing, and it works fairly well if you have a reduced number of trees, or if it's not a very long extended area. In my case, it just doesn't have enough pressure, or the area that I have now is just too wide to work, and I run into a lot of issues with that. It doesn't really matter much. I also had a sprinkler that would rotate and water the area. It would work fairly well, would cover my vacations. But now I want something that, because I take about half an hour to water all my trees, I want something that helps me with that and reducing the time, and at the same time that allows me to have vacation. And I'm having vacations in about 2 weeks, so it's starting to get concerning. So what I've done is very different, and I'm going to show you now. I've run a small test, and who knows, maybe this is useful for you. Maybe you take the idea and can apply it, even if it's different. It doesn't matter, but it's just an idea, and I'm going to show you. So the first problem that I had was that I didn't have enough pressure, and basically it's because those black pipes that I used before was like a half an inch pipes, and then you put a bunch of splits to smaller hoses, and you end up losing the pressure because there's just not enough volume of water in the pipe. So this time I'm going to go with a 3/4 pipe, real plumbing pipe, and my challenge here is that I gotta go from here, which is I have a water softener, so I have to use the water before gets to the treatment of the water softener. So the only access that I have is actually here. This is before the water softener. So I get water from here. I put RV inline filter just to remove part of the chlorine and some things, so I have a better quality, less harder water. And then I'm going to put the pipe here, and the pipe goes through there. I've already done this next station, and goes there, and goes above, and to the side. And this is my, I gotta put something, some clamps there. This is just to test it out. And my first area over here, which just gets sun in the morning, and mostly is shaded because the maples cannot survive the other areas. What I've done was this. I got a tea there, and then so I purchased those accessories from Home Depot, and all the pipe from Home Depot. And the other thing would just spray sideways. So now, if I have several along the way, I'm gonna be able to cover a big area, and hopefully with enough water and drip that in 5 minutes I have everything watered. The reason I choose this is because I can close and open easily, and these are fairly cheaper compared to any other solution. It has already that screw there. I had to put Bonsai wire because with the wind it moves, and if I want to move it around and just have the spray jet coming on the right spot, I will have to be able to hold that together, because if it's too hot, it might be that the pipe even folds, and over time it just gets like down, and the water doesn't go to the right place. Other options would be to put something more sturdy, but I would have to put a valve. Just the valve is like $2.50 to be able to shut it open, and I mean, in the end the cost would be like 5 times more at least than the system. So anyway, the challenge here is just that we have a large extension, so I'm going to have to go with the pipe from there over here, pass it here along the way. And I have another area here that is normally shaded. I have a shade cloth that I put on top here. This is just for really sensitive to the sun and heat plants. I have to water this as well. And I'm going to have to go here and water this whole extension, and over here again the whole extension. So fun. Yeah, the question is, am I going to have pressure for all this? I don't know. We'll figure that out. So when it comes to what kind of accessories do I have, I'm going to show you guys. So my working tools to get things done. So I have a bunch of connectors, PVC pipe, glue, some valves along the way. I'm going to have some sections that I'm going to put valves. I'm considering in the end of the whole run, I'm considering putting one valve with one timer, and that's because if I want to water in the middle of the day, I need to remove the hot water that is in the pipes very fast, so that it doesn't end up cooking the leaves. So yeah, I also have this other option. So I have that system that I showed you guys, and this was the other option, which is a lot more expensive. But it might be that I used a couple of these or more. I don't know. I'll have to try the other one first, just by itself, and then I can replace this by this one. What's the biggest challenge here is that this T is going to be glued, so it won't move. I won't be able to adjust this if I want. So it's kind of a challenge to get things really perfectly done right. And if the pipes start moving around or with the weight, I don't know what's going to happen. It might be that if I put this all the way and it's straight like this in the beginning, all of a sudden they move a little down, and instead of being like this, it's like this, and it misses the whole point of the tree. So I thought that the other system was a lot safer. Got a wire, we got T's, we got connectors, we got elbows, and I'm sure we're gonna need more. We got the things for the pipes. We got these guys that are sold separately. And then we got the tips sold separately. And I'm using a beehive. I've used this before and it's great. So that's what I'm going to keep using. I love it. We have an app and you can water and monitor if it really watered or not from any place on earth, as long as you have internet. We have the part there. So it's time to get to work, and let's see what I can do today.